आवाज ही नहीं आई। स्कारबरो, नमस्कार, वनकम, mabuhay, salam alaikum, shalom, and everybody is welcome. Thank you for joining us today with Hindu Cultural Society celebrating India's Independence Day since 2012, with the exception of a couple of COVID years. And we have always been getting a big support, and today is not going to be much different than the other years. And we are very, very thankful to all of you, every single one person sitting here. We are very thankful to you. आप आए, आपने शोभा बढ़ाई, हम आपका अभिनंदन करते हैं, आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। आप हमारे साथ आज जुड़े एक परिवार की तरह, एक भारतवर्ष की तरह। भारत माता की, भारत माता की, वंदे, वंदे। Wow, I love that. Now, I'm very honored to introduce our two very professional, very talented, and the gorgeous one, our two MCs, Kusum ji and Vidya ji.
Namaste everybody. Jai Bharat. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Ladies and gentlemen, and our esteemed guests, and our fellow citizens, I, from Lakshmi Narayan Temple and Hindu Cultural Society, wish you all happy 76th Independence Day. Jai Hind. Today, we from Hindu Cultural Society bring you a beautiful evening full of fun, and of course, we don't deliver without food and the entertainment. I'm sure you all are going to enjoy this evening, and we are going to try our best to entertain you. Our celebration begins with Swasti Vachan. Swasti Vachan, I'm sure some of you know what does that mean. Swasti, well-being. Vachan is basically chanting. Our Panditji, Acharya Brijmohan ji from Lakshmi Narayan Temple is going to chant the Swasti Vachan. I invite Acharya Brijmohan ji to the stage to chant Swasti Vachan. Pandit ji.
जय श्री कृष्णा, जय श्री राधे। आप सभी को स्वतंत्रता दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामना। सबका मंगल हो, सबका कल्याण हो, सब निरोगी हो, सब स्वस्थ हो। इसी के साथ ही मैं सर्वप्रथम स्वस्ति वाचन का पाठ करता हूँ। स्वस्ति वाचन का मतलब कल्याणकारक होता है। आप सभी का कल्याण हो, वसुदैव कुटुंबकम की भावना लेते हुए कि सारे संसार में सबका कल्याण हो। इसी के साथ ही मैं स्वस्ति वाचन को प्रारंभ करता हूँ। हरे ओम स्वस्ति स्वस्ति न इंद्रो बृहस्पतिर्वाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तारिक्षो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु प्रेकादस्वा मरुताः पृष्टिमातराः जुभञ्जावानो विदते कुजगमयाः अग्निजिह्वा मनवः सूरचक्षसो विश्वेनो देवा अवसागमन्यः भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्जजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गे तुष्टुवागुंशस्तनो ब्रिव्यसेमहि देवहितं जदायुः शतमिन्नु शरदो अन्तिदेवा जत्रा नश्चक्रा जरसन्तनूनाम्मा पुत्रासो जत्रा पितरो भवन्ति मानो मदीयारीरिकता युर्गन्तो अदितिरजोरदितिरन्तरिक्षमदितिर्माता स पिता स पुत्रः विश्वे देवा अदिति पञ्चजना अदितिर्जातमदितिर्जनित्वं मा द्योः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोकदयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्तिः सर्वगुं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः 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 सुशान्तिर्भवतु सर्वारिष्ट शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुख भाग भवेत्। जय श्री कृष्णा, जय श्री राधे। स्वतंत्रता दिवस की आप सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामना। भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की। वंदे वंदे वंदे। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you, Pandit ji. Can we have a big round of applause for Pandit ji? Awesome, thank you. Now we're going to proceed with this, but before we do, can I request you to clear the central path so that we have other people coming in? Request you to please clear that path. Hello. All right. हमारे विघ्नहर्ता गणेश जी के बगैर हम कुछ भी शुरू नहीं करते। सो हमारा नेक्स्ट जो परफॉर्मेंस है दैट्स गणेश वंदना बाय वैशाली पनवर जी। प्लीज गिव अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज।
सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गं गं गणपति गज मुख मंडल गिट गिड़ गिट गिड़ गिट गिड़ धुन धुन तत्तत्ति जय जगवंदन भक्त तुंड दानी दाता धिगण हरण शुभ करण धगन धग तुम किट तुड़ंग तुड़ंग धरिगन दे तुड़ंग तुड़ंग धरिगन दे तुड़ंग तुड़ंग धरिगन दे
Thank you, Vaishnavi. That was a beautiful performance. I think we all need to encourage her and give her a round of Thank you, everybody. It was so nice of you. Our next performance, I'm sure all of you want to listen to that and see that. Vande Matram. Vande Matram. What does that mean? Vande Matram. Vande Matram. Praise the motherland. Praise Ma Bharati. Praise India. With Vande Matram, music and dance. This is going to be a tribute to our motherland, Bharat Ma, Ma Bharati, India. We have several names. We call her different names, different people, different names, but still remains as Ma Bharati, Bharat Mata, our motherland. For this Vande Matram, music is composed by none other than our Hemant Panwarji. And the dance is performed by Panwar Dance and Music Academy. I'm sure all of you know with this dance where Panwar music and dance, where dance lives. That's what Panwar Dance and Music Academy is. And music inspires everybody. Dance gives the life and music inspires everybody. I am sure all of you know Vande Matram, and in your mind you are singing Vande Matram. Now, I invite dance and music, Panwar Dance and Music on stage. I invite Panwar Dance and Group. Vande Matram. Woo!
सुखदां वरदां मातरं सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं ओ वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां शस्य श्यामलां मातरं शस्य श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं ओ वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं ओ वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्
That was awesome, wasn't that? The kids have been practicing for the last 3 weeks. Now, Jai Hind! I'm going to invite somebody who is very familiar and does not need any introductions as far as the Hindu Cultural Society is concerned or the Lakshmi Narayan Temple is concerned. And he is none other than Minister Cho. And our MPP Vijay Tani Gaslam. Minister Cho, please. Come with me. Yeah.
Namaste. Very good evening to all of you. I'm so glad to see my favorite Deputy Mayor, Jennifer McKelvey is there. And another colleague of mine, new NPP, Andrea Hazel is there too. Woohoo! And my city mayor, understand mayor is coming soon.
Yeah, Mayor is on the way.
Okay.
Mayor Olivia Shah is on the way.
And here I'm with my colleague, hard-working MPP Vijay Tani Gaslam is standing beside me. Happy 77th Indian Independence Day. It is an honor and privilege to stand before you today on this auspicious occasion of India Independence Day. Today is about history and togetherness. As we gather in unity and resilience, we are reminded of the enduring spirit of India and the sacrifice made by its people to secure freedom. This day holds a special place in the hearts of millions around the world, not just in India, but also among the vibrant Indian community right here in Scarborough and across Ontario. Today, we also honor the contribution of the Indian community to our province. Ontario takes immense pride in being a home away from home for our large and vibrant Indo-Canadian community. Your traditions, customs, and values have enriched the cultural tapestry of our province. Kudos to the Hindu Cultural Society for hosting this wonderful annual event commemorating this special day. Enjoy the evening, everyone. Happy Independence Day. Thank you. Dhanyavad. You know, our government has so many ministers from India. Minister Bradley Zakaria is the president of the Treasury Board. Minister Pam Gill, Minister of Red Tape Reduction. Minister Dina Tangri, Minister of Housing. And we have MPP Hadib Gurwal, MPP Deepak Anand, and MPP Amajad Sandhu. You know, politicians of background, they play major role in our government. Now, I'd like to present this scroll to President Ashwani Badwa. Happy 77th Independence Day, presented to the Hindu Cultural Society, Dr. Raymond Shaw, MPP Scarborough North, August 15, 23. I'd like to present this scroll to the President.
Hello everyone. I want to wish everyone here a happy Independence Day. Mera naam kya hai? Vijay Tanikaslam, MPP right here in Scarborough Ridge Park. I'm honored to join my minister, my mentor Raymond Cho to celebrate India's Independence Day. It's great to have so many family members, so many young generation coming together. This is Scarborough is a home for many people away from home, celebrating the Independence Day. Probably this is the first Independence Day that many of you are celebrating away from India. So I grew up in India, so Independence Day is something very close to our heart. We even though it's a holiday, we go to school just to get the small flag, to pin it on the shirt, and to get the small candy. It's a bigger celebration across the nation. So I'm sure you all miss the school days celebrating Independence Day. Look, we all in Canada, we are in Scarborough, but when I saw these performances, the next generation embracing the culture, tradition, and the language and the music, it shows that the India's culture and tradition will continue to grow, not just in India, across the world. Having said that, I want to thank Hindu Cultural Society, Lakshmi Narayan Temple, the leadership team, staff, volunteers, Ashwani and everyone for their service in Scarborough and across GTA. So thank you so much for having us here. And on behalf of Ontario government, on behalf of Premier Doug Ford, we'd like to wish everyone happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Bharat Mata Ki Vande Jai Hind Jai Canada. This is our land. Jai Canada. You know, Vijay has been working with us when he was not as MPP. He's a big supporter of our community. Vijay, we thank you very much, and you are being taught by Raymond Cho, Minister Cho. Mr. Cho, you're doing a great job on him. Thank you so much. Thank you both of you. Thanks for coming out today. Please stick around. We got a great evening show going on. Vidya ji.
One day. कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. Again, loudly. Let's see which side beats it. One day. One day. One day. One day. One day. All right. Here we have. Okay. Next performance we have up by Kannan Dance Academy. It was a dream of Kannan ji that is now a renowned Kannan Dance Academy. They have danced their feet from India to Toronto, and they have done many performances. Bollywood music on Canadian streets. Can anyone beat that? Come on! Can it be beaten? No, right? So, okay, we have fusion dance where they bring classical with a twist here. So put your hands together for Kannan Dance Academy. Woohoo!
Dum
Okay, I take my words back. Just look outside. It's raining outside. So we did the right thing to be inside. Okay, give a chance to my meteorologist. We recognize them. Okay, guys, you did the job. You did the job. Okay. It was supposed to be 90%, but not. Madam Salmazai, are you ready? Okay, you're on the stage. We filled you in before.
गुड इवनिंग एवरीबडी, नमस्ते। आप सबको आज़ादी की बहुत बहुत बधाई हो। थैंक यू। Breathing in an independent country means a lot. I always heard from my grandmother. When I was a young kid, she always used to tell us stories after dinner, and when we used to sit around her, she used to tell us that you people don't realize what it means to breathe in an independent country. So the country was achieved after a lot of sacrifices. So today is a day to pay tribute to our forefathers, all those who from 1940 to 1947 sacrificed. I've heard first-hand stories from my grandparents and their parents about the way the partition happened in 1947. So on behalf of myself and Government of Canada, I want to congratulate all Canadians of Indian origin a very happy Independence Day. India has achieved a lot in the last 76 years. It has been a long journey, economically and otherwise also. So I hope that continues. And as overseas Canadians of Indo-Pak origin, I think all of you have a responsibility to do what you can for your motherland. So, and I also want to take this opportunity as we celebrate the 76th Independence Day of India. I really want to thank all Canadians of Indian origin for all their contributions they have made in Canada to make Canada as one of the best countries to live in the world. Canadians of Indian origin are contributing in all walks of life here in Canada. And that's the beauty of Canada, that we live together as Canadian, and at the same time we can celebrate our culture and heritage. So having events like this are really very important so that our next generation know what our roots are, what our identity is. That's why I really want to take this opportunity before I end to congratulate Lakshmi Narayan Temple Hindu Cultural Society for organizing this event every day, and of course my good friend, the President of Hindu Cultural Society, Ashwani Bhardwaj. Let's give him a big hand. Ashwani Saab, thanks a lot for your friendship. And thanks a lot for all the work which you do for this community, for the greater community. He's always thinking about the community. Never ever there is a moment when he doesn't think about that. And for him, Lakshmi Narayan Temple is a top priority. So let's give him a big hand for all what you are doing. Thank you to all the board of directors of Lakshmi Narayan Temple. Thank you to all the volunteers today, all the performers who will be performing and who have performed for putting this together. This really means a lot as our people come together to celebrate the Independence Day. Thank you. Thank you.
Salma, I've learned a lot from you, so whatever I'm doing is, you have a big contribution in that. Thank you very much for doing it. I guess our mayor is stuck somewhere in the rain, so it's raining now. We're going to move on. I'm going to invite Mr. Cho, Salma, Deputy Mayor Jennifer McCalvey, Vijay, Jamal Myers, our new councillor, my friend, and Andrea Hazel, our newest minted MPP from Scarborough Gilbert. Would you please come here? We will light the lamp. Let's take a tour. Joe? Okay, let me help you. Jennifer. Okay. We are going to have a Canadian national anthem and the Indian national anthem. In person by Vaishnavi Thor. Just hold it down. Hold the flag. Come in the front here. Come in the front here. Yeah, let me know. All right. Okay. You are the future. Okay. Okay. Right, Ruby? Come in the center here.
क्या बैठ के जो फोटो लेना है बैठ के लेना, वो देखते पास है। बच्चों के मुंह भी दिखने चाहिए, तो आपने बंद कर दिया। ओके।
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाए तब जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। भारत माता की
भारत माता की वंदे वंदे
Dhanyawad. Thank you. Please take your seat. Thank you very much. We just got a message from Mayor's office. She is on the way. She is stuck in the traffic and the arrival at 7:10. Please have a seat. Welcome, Stephanie. Welcome, Stephanie Bowman. Thank you for showing your interest in our Scarborough. Scarborough is the center of the universe. Scarborough rules. Thank you, Stephanie, for coming out. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Ashwani Bhardwaj, President of the Hindu Culture Society and Lakshmi Narayan Temple. Welcome you all, and I'm honored to invite you all on behalf of the Hindu Culture Society to the 76th celebration of India's Independence Day here in the Scarborough Civic Centre on this August the 15th, 2023. On this day, when we go back into the history, our freedom has taken its own share of sacrifices. The struggle for Indian independence was a hard one and a very long one. But we not only reflect on the sacrifices and struggles that brought us freedom, but also recognize the incredible partnerships that have emerged in the wake of that independence. India as a land of our birth, and Canada as a land of our work, and the ultimate settlement developed strong ties that stand out as a testament to the power of collaboration, shared values, and mutual respect. Today, we stand as two nations that understand the true value of freedom, having worked hand in hand to uphold the principles that define our democracies. Canada and India are natural partners. Trade and economic ties have formed a cornerstone of the relationship between our two nations. By collaborating and sharing our strength, we have been able to accelerate the progress and drive positive change on a global scale. Already we Canadians as big investors in India with the investments of $84 billion. India is the largest source of Canada's skilled immigrant and international students. There is a great room for growth in India-Canada relationship, and hopefully both countries will sign the early progress trade agreement, which will unlock the potential for further economic and trade relations. As we celebrate the independence of India and the flourishing partnership with Canada, let us remember that the journey towards progress is an ongoing one. In 76 years since India independence, there is no question India has achieved remarkable feats in many different fields like space and IT. Our Chandrayaan-3, who knows the Chandrayaan-3? Will be landing on moon next Wednesday, August 23rd on 5:47 Indian Standard Time. That will be a milestone because it has never been attempted by any nation to land there on the south side, on the south pole of the moon. If we make it, India will be the first one in the world to do that. The other field that we lead on is the telecommunications industry. Manufacturing sector is another one where India is setting up new records, especially in defense manufacturing, where it has started exporting, for example, the BrahMos, the intercontinental missiles to Philippines and other Southeast Asian countries. Under the able leadership of Prime Minister Modi, India is signing agreements, building new relationships, and getting recognized as a world leader. So, with Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas, and Sabka Vishwas, Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi has taken the India to the level where it became the 5th largest economy in the world. And guess what? And guess what? He is guaranteeing, the word is guaranteeing, in 2027, he is going to take India to the 3rd largest economy in the world. So, you remember what they say? Modi Yadav? Modi Yadav? So, I'm very sure the best is yet to come and will come. So, sit back, relax, enjoy the evening. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to invite our Board of Directors. Could you please come up here, and the Board of Trust members. Ashwini Joshi, Chair of the Board of Trust, and Prem Sharma ji, Virender Guleria, Raminder Bhatti, Manjeet Rehan, Kusum Sharma ji, could you please come? Mayor Chow, first of all, Mayor Chow, welcome to Scarborough. First of all, congratulations on your massive victory. And I guess Scarborough played a pretty big role in that. Mayor Chow, you've been very kind and very good relationship builder for the long time. You visited our temple in 2014. And you kept a good relationship with us all the time. And we wish you all the very best. So these are our board of directors and the board of trustees. Mr. Ashwini Joshi. Mayor Chow, the stage is yours now. Sorry to put you on the spot.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? Good evening. Thank you for such a warm welcome. It's wonderful to be here today to honor all the Indo-Canadians' contribution to our great city. Thank you so very, very, very much. It's the economic and the cultural life of Canada and, of course, Toronto. I have to say that I am very touched by the Hindu Cultural Centre's core values of commitment, responsibility, and, of course, possibility. Yes. It's the hope for the future. That's why my mom and dad immigrated to Canada. It's about hope. It's about future. It's about our children. And it's about that shared optimism, what we can do together when we come together with shared value and shared commitment to make our city stronger. And that's something to be celebrated. It's something that we hold dear every day of every year. And so thank you very, very much to keep us hopeful. And I'm honored to be joined by Deputy Mayor Jennifer McAuliffe. Where are you? Oh, right here. and Councillor, our new TDC Chair, Jamal Myers.
Well, thank you so very much for the kind introduction, Mayor Chow, and I'm so happy that you're joining us at this wonderful event that year after year I'm so very happy to attend, organized by our good friends, President Ashwani. I like calling you Mr. President. And so it's unfortunate that the rain didn't cooperate this year. We had fun outside in the square, but I think we're having even more fun inside. So thanking everybody that moved in and adapted to make sure that this very, very important celebration of Indian Independence Day continued yet again. The Hindu Cultural Society, as you all know, it's one of my favorites. I know we shouldn't have favorites, but it is, because every year I get to celebrate my favorite festival with you. Ashwani knows what it is?
Holi!
That's right. And I never miss it, and I won't miss it again. And I tell you year after year that I never like my photographs of myself, but like the picture I took with all of you celebrating Holi is my all-time favorite. So thank you for that. It warms my heart. So nice to be here with our new mayor, with my friend, Councillor Jamal Myers, and I do want to give a shout out to a couple friends that are out there as well, including Suman Roy, who runs Feed Scarborough and does so very much for our community. So I just want to thank you for everything you do for the Indian community and beyond here in Scarborough. Thank you so very much. And the last shout out we're going to give a big, big applause to is my friend, Mrs. Badia, who got me totally blinged out and ready to come up here on stage. So thank you for getting me all dressed up for today to celebrate Happy Independence Day.
You know, Jennifer McKelvey is the presenting sponsor for this event. Thank you, Jennifer, for supporting us, our temple, and this event today. Thanks a lot. Jamal, anybody wants a bus to their home, Jamal is the one out TTC chair, just tell him there.
So thank you very much to my good friend Ashwani for organizing and inviting us, and amazing. Thank you to the Hindu Cultural Center and the board of directors for putting this on. I just want to say, Happy Independence Day, India. 77 years proud. I had the privilege of actually going to India in 2018, and I can honestly say India stole my heart. Whether it was the rich food, the diversity, the music, the talent, the optimism, the entrepreneurship, it was truly a country on the go. And you see that reflected in the crowd. In our Indo-Canadian community, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have engineers, business people, and you all are such a valuable contribution to Canada, to Toronto, and of course, our beloved Scarborough. So happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't go yet. Don't go, anybody. Now, the whole thing would not have been possible had we not ICICI Bank Canada as our sponsor. Rajan Chadha, you are one gem of a thing for ICICI Bank and for Scarborough. And we welcome Ashish Agarwal, head product newcomer. Okay. All right, you're the boss. You're the big high honcho. Put it this way. Ashish, Rajan is a great guy. He's leading ICI in Scarborough, and he's a friend of not only just Hindu Cultural Society, he's a friend of everybody, and he supports in a very big way. And we thank you. We thank ICI Bank all the time, and thank you. Hey, just a few words to them, please. No? He's a gem of a guy, I tell you this. Thank you very much. May I request you to have your seats, please? Ashmi Joshi, sir. And the whole thing would not have been possible without the cooperation and the service of the board of directors and the board of trustees. The one that you see today is a big effort by them. Thank you. And Mr. Joshi, just for the chair, please. To say a few words.
Namaste. Good afternoon. Jai Hind. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to welcome you to this celebration of 76th Indian Independence Day organized by Shri Lakshmi Narayan Temple, Scarborough. I am truly honored to address such a diverse and vibrant audience, a testament to the rich tapestry of cultures that find a home in Ontario. But in particular, I would like to extend a warmest welcome to Ms. Olivia Chow, the Mayor of Toronto, Ms. Jennifer McKelvey, Deputy Mayor, Mr. Raymond Cho, he is the Minister in the Ontario government, he just left. Ms. Salma Hayek, she's the MP, and also we have a message from our Minister from Federal, Gary Anansagre. He sent us the best wishes from Ottawa because he's attending a function in the Indian High Commission. Independence Day is not just about celebrating the freedom India won in 1947, but it is about remembering the sacrifices made, the battle fought, and the stories of countless heroes. The teachings of our Hindu scriptures emphasize the value of sacrifice, perseverance, and dharma. Our freedom fighters imbibed these values to stand united against an empire to bring forth an independent nation, a nation that was and remains a beacon of diversity, unity, and spirituality. Being in Ontario, we have had the privilege of carrying our rich traditions, customs, and beliefs with us. This beautiful Canadian province has a welcoming home, allowing us to contribute, grow, and share the essence of our culture, and we celebrate India's Independence Day today. We also celebrate this fusion of cultures, the Indo-Canadian harmony that thrives in heart of Ontario. Let us remember the words of Swami Vivekananda, which says, "Arise, awoke, and stop not until the goal is achieved." Today, as we commemorate India's independence, let's also acknowledge our own personal journeys and the collective journey of the Indian diaspora here in Ontario. Let us continue to be ambassadors of the Indian diaspora and here in Ontario. It is important to maintain Indian traditions and customs among us, the Indian diaspora, particularly for second and the third generation Indians. In this regard, the Lakshmi Narayan Temple has been an important cultural and spiritual institution for the last 40 years with over 3,000 memberships and the volunteers who does the tireless work whenever we require them. I am proud to have the chairmanship, the trust board of the temple for many years. Whilst the temple is primarily a place of Hindu worship, it also plays an important cultural role in the community and is open to both Hindus and non-Hindus who are interested to learn Hindu or Indian culture and religion. The temple runs many cultural activities including yoga, language classes, dance, traditional music classes, celebrations for Hindu and Indian events, and offer prasadam, we call the blessed food, to anybody who comes to the temple. In addition, volunteers from the temple help to cook and deliver hot meal to each Sunday, including to many elderly people who welcoming a tasty, warm cooked meal. In this way, the temple plays a very important role in the lives of many of the Indian community and others in the Greater Toronto region, offering an invaluable link to the traditions and customs of India. However, we can only achieve this through the support of our members and hardworking volunteers. So we would encourage everyone to come along and they can do their service towards the temple and to the community. May Lord Shri Lakshmi Narayan bless us all. I just want to say 3 times Jai Hind and then Jai Canada. Please repeat it with me. Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Canada!
Jai Canada.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much, Vidyaji.
All right, we are going to carry this tradition of two nations, one heart, shared culture, shared values. And next up we have performance by Panva Dance Academy. And who better to introduce the performance than Vishali herself. Big round of applause for Vishali ji.
Namaste. Freedom is the self-respect for a nation. And today, this day is a reminder to maintain that self-respect and dignity. जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, वो हृदय नहीं, वो पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं।
मेरा भी ले लो उनके साथ, एक मेरा भी ले लो, फिर मेरे को भेज दो।
शास्त्रीयता में राष्ट्रीयता. This is the patriotic dance which we are going to present. 20 dancers are part of this, and youngest performer is 5 years old only. This patriotic dance is a devotion towards the nation by highlighting the cultural values and strong morals. This dance has beautiful 3 poems of our former Prime Minister, Bharat Ratna, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, which gives a very strong messages about challenges and duties of a responsible citizen. Talks about one future if we all think that we are member of this entire global community. One future, one earth. That's what we all have to think. We may build towers, we may build big buildings, but the most important is character building. And that's a message we should give to our youth. So here we come with this presentation, Shastriyata Mein Rashtriyata, which is actually premiering here. This has been choreographed for this particular event, this major event. And not only the dance, but music is also, everyone will hear for the very, very first time. So this is a very proud moment for Panva Music and Dance as well. Here we present Shastriyata Mein Rashtriyata.
Can you all please make sure nobody is on the stage while they are performing, because we have young children performing. Thank you so much for your support.
भरी दोपहरी में अंधियारा, सूरज परछाई से हारा, अंतरतम का नेह निचोड़े, बुझी हुई बातें सुलगाए। आओ फिर से दिया जलाए, हम पड़ाव को समझे मंजिल, लक्ष्य हुआ आंखों से ओझल, वर्तमान के मोह जाल में आने वाला कल न भुलाए। आओ फिर से दिया जलाए, आओ फिर से दिया जलाए, आओ फिर से दिया जलाए। अमरदान। मैंने दिखलाया मुक्ति मार्ग, मैंने सिखलाया ब्रह्म ज्ञान। मेरे वेदों का ज्ञान अमर, मेरे वेदों की ज्योति प्रखर। मानव के मन का अंधकार क्या कभी सामने सका ठहर। मेरा स्वर नभ में गहर गहर, सागर के जल में छहर छहर। इस कोने से उस कोने तक कर सकता जगदीश सौरभ मैं। हिंदू तन मन, हिंदू जीवन, रग रग हिंदू मेरा परिचय। रग रग हिंदू मेरा परिचय, रग रग हिंदू मेरा परिचय।
Thank you so much. Thank you, Vaishali ji, for such a creative, involving so many kids. all from different age group, I can understand how hard it will be to get them together, put them into all the things what they are doing. So proud of you, children. So nice of you. Thank you, Vaishali ji. Thank you, Hemant ji. Let's get to the main item. There isn't a show or entertainment without colorful Garba. I'm sure everybody from Gujarat would love to see that. So we bring you Garba from Gujarat. Let's welcome them with a big cheers.
Hanuman Tekri!
That was a tripod, not your
Hanuman Tekri! Garba coming! Majama? Okay, enjoy it.
My Gujarati may not be that good, but I'll try. It's called, as we say, Jhum Re Gori. Jhum Re Gori. Let's start with that.
पीछे खड़ा हुआ था नहीं कुछ नहीं सब इनका राजन बोले उसको कह अभी करवाते रिलैक्स करे थे कि अमित को नहीं जानते सबको जानते मेरा दोस्त मेरे भाई ऊपर ही बात नहीं करो
घूमे गोली चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी कहाँ से है बंदी डोरी रे घूमे गोली चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी कहाँ से है बंदी डोरी रे
Hanuman Chakri rules, eh? All right. Okay, listen. Without Garba, without Gujarat represented in any event, it does not really complete it. And we have a surprise for everybody, which we haven't done for the last few years, but you will stick around. I can bet you, you will not regret it. It's gonna be a heck of a dance here. You will love it. Now is the time for us to invite Jamal Myers. Would you be able to come please on the stage, please? MP Salma Zai, and our guest to Scarborough from Don Valley West, Stephanie Bowman, MPP Don Valley West. Vidyaji.
Our generous sponsors of the event tonight. I'll call the names. Please come on the stage. Brit Sharma ji, Gulshan Sharma ji, Kevin Sayal ji, Dr. Mohan ji, Dr. Raj Basi ji, Rajasthani Sweets,
and our always sponsoring every event, Mr. Ray Gupta. Please come over. And there's a representative of our always sponsor, Samir Bansal, representing Shiv Bansal here.
Sorry, we do have few more names here. Rajdhani Sweets, from Hindi Chetna.
Okay.
Sean Monga ji.
Sharma ji, Stephanie, he's our one of the sponsors. Brit Sharma ji, Jamal. And we always have been honored to have Mr. Shyam Tripathi ji, a great proponent of a Hindi language, has been serving the community for a long time. Tripathi ji, your contribution to the Hindi language here, keeping the culture alive. Without language, you cannot keep the culture alive. Your contribution is in that very much recognized, and you're subscribing this magazine, Hindi Chetna. You are doing a great service to the community and to Bharatvarsh.
It's an honor.
Thank you. Please, Salma ji.
Can we also get Veena Rajpal ji, representative from Nritya Kala Mandir, Panwar Dance Academy?
Vaishali ji, Hemant ji. Vaishali ji and Hemant ji. Rajiv Chaudhary. Where is Rajiv and Madhuri? Rajiv and Madhuri.
We need them here. Without food, nothing is happening.
The food that you are going to eat, you are going to enjoy. Should I tell what they are getting? Rajiv ji, should I tell what they are getting?
That's a surprise.
I know. Should I tell them or no? Okay. How many are from the Bombay? What is Bombay famous for? Vada pav. Rajiv Chaudhary and Madhuri Chaudhary, he's been doing a great job for the last 2 days. They're working with our volunteers from the temple. Thank you for doing it. Stephanie, would you please? Andrea, oh, yeah. Andrea, come over here. I thought you already got me, and I said, man, I'm gonna be really. Okay, these are the certificates for you, sir. And these are the certificates for the children for Panwar Dance Academy. And we have Nrityakala Mandir. Hello, anybody from Nrityakala Mandir here? Okay, they're on the back. I will provide them. I'll do the honor of doing that. Thank you very much. Veena-ji, you know, all these decorations that we see here is done by Veena-ji. Veena-ji, so thank you very much. Andrea, Veena Rajpalji, please.
Can we have representative from Mantra Dental?
We have a Mantra Dental here. Dr. Shan Monga's office. Is she here? Yeah. Please. Salma ji. These are our great line of sponsors. We could not have been done without them. But the best of the last, ICICI Bank, Ashish Agarwal, Rajan Charda. Mrs. Agarwal. Stephanie, would you please do the honor? Andrea, join them. Andrea, Salmaji, Rajan. Salmaji, Rajan. So, while I'm thanking the sponsors, this whole show would not have been possible without you, but there are more people who are involved. Without them, this would not have been possible. The volunteers are the backbone of our events. Every day, single day, they work in the temple, they help in the temple. And guess what? The music that we're hearing today, our Gunjan Maheshwari, Gunjan, our DJ, Gunjan, come over. Gunjan, our DJ. Okay, Jamal. And our official photographer from India with the jacket wearing India. Mr. S.K. Desai, come on over. Alright, listen, Desai ji, ek aise hai cheez, he's one man who does a lot for the temple, day and night. Whatever you ask him, he's there to do it. Desai ji, your contributions are just amazing, and we do not have the words for that. Thank you very much. And Salma ji again, Desai ji. Thank you. Okay, I would request everybody to take their seats, except, coming up. Stephanie, you want to say a few words? Yeah? You want to say a few words?
Good evening, everybody. I'm Stephanie Bowman. I came across the 401 to be here in Scarborough from beautiful Don Valley West, and I'm really delighted. Thank you, Ashwani, for the lovely invitation. Thank you to all the sponsors who made this event possible. And you know, I was just elected last June, so I'm still a relatively new MPP. But I have to say that one of the best things about my job is meeting new people and learning about cultures that are new, and I think tonight was just wonderful. I got to see dancing, and I love dancing. I got to hear new music, and I also got to be with new people and some of my constituents as well. I have the Neutralia Lions Club members here, a number of them. Thank you so much for being here, for coming to Scarborough, which is of course home to a large Indian community, as is Don Valley West. So thank you so much. Happy Independence Day to all of you, and I look forward to more dancing and some wonderful food too.
Oh yes, okay? Yes. Dancing is always on here. Andrea, are you ready to dance?
Yes, I am ready. Happy 77 Independence Day. I just want to say thank you to every one of you for coming out. Give yourself a round of applause, please. Namaste. I love it. My brother, Ashwani, thank you so much. What can we do without our community brother? Thank you to all the volunteers, the sponsors, everyone that is sitting here, the new generation that is going to take this culture forward. And I've seen you. You have it. I wish you a happy Independence Day. Enjoy the entire week, the entire month. You deserve it.
Thank you, Andrea. Kusamji.
Let's take who comes next. Anybody's guess? We bring from the northern belt of India. You name it. Delhi, Himachal, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. From you would say it, from every province. What do we bring? Kathak. I'm sure you have seen Kathak. But this Kathak is very different. Kathak with the fusion. I won't say much. You guys have to see it and enjoy it. Let's bring them here.
अभी नहीं जाना अभी नहीं जाना हनुमान टेकरी बैठ जाइए अभी बैठ जाइए अभी नहीं जाना जयंती भाई ऑल डन थैंक यू guess what Kathak represents the culture of our India of 5,000 years old being represented here through the dance. Now, can you imagine what's coming next? What is coming next? Bhangra! Punjabi rule! Bhangra! Nawab's group, Bhangra from Punjab. And there's one person who is been with the temple. Pandit Brijmanji, kahan hai aap? Pandit ji, come over here. Piyush, come over here, please. Come over here. It's one of our great volunteers. Andrea, Stephanie, can I request you come over back, please? Andrea, please. Thank you. Thank you. Are you ready to roll? Bhangra from Punjab. आ जाओ चक दे फट्टे नप दे किल्ली It's not over yet. It is not over yet. Come on, girls.
Ready for the music?
Let's.
सपनों आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले
Thank you. I just want to thank you, my co-MCs, Kusum ji, Vidya ji, and Surekha ji. Please. Thank you very much. And thank you for joining. Next year, we'll do the even better. Thank you, Chabasab. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you to every one of you. Give yourself a big round of applause.
Not all the videos, all the performances. तो कैसे मिलेगा? Facebook पेज पे सब अपलोड कर देंगे क्या? Thank you. जैसे फूल उड़ा के सीन उड़ा के तुम भी नाचो बाजी चमके ताल ठोल बेटा राजू उड़ के नाचो कोई कर सके जो बेच नाचो अस्तबल में घोड़े जैसे बांध छोड़ छोड़ नाचो इतनी को तो रोट गोटा पीछा के
Thank you.
आजा छोरे आजा गोरे आजा छोरे नाचो 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 नाचो